The Mission Viksit India channel presents innovative ideas in every video to help make India a fully developed nation by 2047. Today's video also focuses on a new innovation. Please watch till the end and don't forget to leave your comment. Dear brothers and sisters, the countries that lead in innovation become the most developed nations in the world. If we want to make our nation the most advanced and powerful, we must promote innovation, research, and development. Innovation and research are the keys to progress. I ask you, is there a possibility of life on Mars? Can we make it habitable? To invent such disruptive technologies, we must work collectively. The Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, is planning its second Mars mission, known as Mangalyaan 2, or the Mars Lander mission. This mission aims to land a rover and a lander on the Martian surface, marking a significant step in India's interplanetary exploration. Considering the complexity of developing supporting technologies like the lander rover, sky crane, and supersonic parachute, the timeline for the launch has been revised. Currently, the mission is not expected to launch before 2026, and some estimates suggest a landing around 2031. As of now, ISRO has not confirmed an exact launch date because the project is still in its planning and development phase, awaiting final technical refinements and cabinet-level funding approval. Did you know that Mars has a high concentration of carbon dioxide but very little oxygen? Scientists believe that if oxygen extraction becomes possible, Mars could become suitable for human habitation. NASA's MOXIE technology can extract a small amount of oxygen, but it is not enough to support human life. If we want to establish permanent human settlements on Mars, we'll need machines 200 times bigger than what we currently have, and transporting these massive machines to Mars will be a formidable challenge. Can we perform photosynthesis on Mars? If we can generate oxygen directly on Mars, that would be a monumental achievement. Under the leadership of Professor Max Crossley at the University of Sydney, Australia, scientists have already invented synthetic chlorophyll. If we can use this technology to artificially start the process of photosynthesis on Mars, then oxygen can be produced there. Can we develop an oxygen emission engine that can absorb Mars's dense carbon dioxide, burn the carbon to generate energy and release oxygen, usable by the humans, animals, and birds reaching Mars, and make the environment favorable? If this engine can mimic plant-like actions, it could also lead to the creation of plant matter that serves as food for human life. We can even weave this chlorophyll into clothing. Imagine your shirt functioning like a solar panel, purifying the air through a micro-engine embedded in the collar, releasing oxygen, and charging your mobile phone. In that case, your shirt could become a portable solar panel. The shirt could absorb carbon dioxide gas, break it down, release oxygen, generate energy from the purified carbon molecules, and wirelessly charge your mobile using wireless energy transfer technology. In other words, your shirt could become a mobile, personal, clean energy system. This technology would not only generate energy but also purify the air and increase oxygen levels. If this engine can perform plant-like actions, that is, photosynthesis, then we can even imagine it synthesizing plant-based substances, which could become a source of food for humans. In this way, on Mars, an oxygen emission engine could solve the problems of oxygen, energy, and food production for us, making Mars a habitable planet for us. Our ISRO scientists must make tireless efforts. ISRO can invite students from engineering colleges across the country to contribute their innovative ideas for this mission. If successful, we could take a giant leap toward making Mars livable like Earth. Building biodiversity on Mars is a massive challenge. Even with oxygen and water, it won't be easy to develop biodiversity there. If we want to grow plants, raise animals, and cultivate microorganisms, we must create a natural ecosystem. Indian scientists and engineering students can accept this challenge and conduct research at ISRO. If Indian scientists contribute in this direction, India could play a leading role in establishing life on Mars. By 2047, we must transform India into a self-sufficient, modern, and developed nation. We must all pledge ourselves to the goal of colonizing Mars. We must commit ourselves completely to this noble and visionary objective. Will you accept this challenge? If India succeeds in building a new India on Mars, then even citizens from other countries arriving in their spacecraft may have to live under the governance and administration of New India. In New India, only districts will be formed, managed by district administrators, functioning under the relevant ministries of the central government. There can be land management and land administration, but no geopolitics. On Earth, geopolitics has taken countless lives, caused massive destruction, and led to the loss of life and property. On Mars, we can establish an amalgamated society for the people who arrive and live there. There can be no Hindu Marriage Act, no Muslim Marriage Act. Only a Civil Marriage Act can be applicable, promoting intercaste, interreligious, interlinguistic, intercultural, and international marriages. This will help create an inclusive, amalgamated society and a culture of love and unity. Non-vegetarian food will not be allowed here. Only a vegetarian lifestyle will be permitted. Animal or bird husbandry for the purpose of milk, meat, or eggs will not be allowed. Arrangements can be made for animals and birds to live freely in their natural habitats. Instead of cow's milk, plant-based milk alternatives from nuts or grains such as oats, wheat, or rice can be allowed. The core mantra of education in the schools and colleges of New India will be love for all animals and birds, along with a natural sense of affection toward them. Children will be taught that all animals and birds have two eyes, and behind those eyes lies life, soul, and consciousness, which must be protected. They must never be hated, only loved. This planet must remain non-violent and filled with love. ISRO can help ensure that. Can you envision this future? Think deeply, reflect, and contribute to making India a global leader in science and innovation. If you liked this idea of disruptive technology presented in the video, I humbly request you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.